Chat, how we doing? Welcome to Thursday. That's right. It's Thursday. It's gonna be our last day for Doki Doki Literature Club. Throw that in the chat. Here it is. And yeah, that's been entertaining. Oh, Jesus, it's already messed up. Hi. What's going on? How are we? How are you? How are the landers? Those of the land. Still haven't been able to find a picture. A picture of our beer. So when I do it now, it still has the old one. But if you notice, the beer in the command has been updated. So that's our beer. Not that. Yeah, go away. Thank you. This is our beer. Swearwolves. Mason Ale Works. It's gonna be a hazy IPA. These guys are out of San Diego County, California. So it is an independent beer. Independent brewer. So should be able to find it at your Total Wine, Lee's Discount Liquor. Anywhere that sells craft beer. At least you know, different than normal brewery. So how we doing? I have spent the last. I spent all of Monday for my time away from stream. Wednesday, my time away from stream. Combination trying to get the new video up. Hold up. Why? Hey, how about that? Let's try not to echo. Let's try no echo. San echo. That'd be better. I was like, why do I hear myself? I couldn't hear myself right now. Let's not hear me. And instead, I was still hearing me. Woof. Well, wouldn't be a Thursday without a little troubleshooting, now would it? Wouldn't be a Thursday without a little troubleshooting. Josephus, I see you lurking there. Hello. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Actually, I was working on it, and I don't know if I finished. But Josephus, I think I handled your sound file. I should have that ready for you by tomorrow. It is exactly what you asked for, with a little censoring. So, and then if you hate it, you can pick something else, man. That's how I feel about it. It wasn't taking me a whole lot of time, so. Oh man. Feeling good. Get tomorrow off. Living in Nevada. The last Friday of October ends up being a state holiday. It's Nevada Day. Lines up perfectly with Halloween. They do it so all the kids can go trick-or-treating and doing those things, and you know, aren't barfing the day after, so. Oh, man. So yeah. But the whole thing I was talking about with YouTube. I am putting a lot of time into YouTube. Spent the last 2 days for the YouTube trying to work out copyright claims on all of my videos. And some of them are easy. Some of them are like, oh, well, we play the Rick Astley clip there. Clip the whole thing out. I don't even want it. I don't need it. And then there's other ones, like during our Beers Day, our little chats that we have. I want everybody to be able to see those. But I think that the ones that are here, I can't get the claim out of it. And I'm trying. So YouTube has this fun thing where you can actually mute. You can mute a section that has a copyright claim. Well, so here's how it all works. You have... I'm forgetting to do something here, aren't I? What am I forgetting? Ah, that's right. This is what I'm forgetting. Sweet. So YouTube scans your videos. If they find video or sound that is copyrighted material, they do one of 3 things. They either say, nope, can't use it, they privatize your video. They turn around and put ads on your video and monetize it for the person that has the copyright for it. Or they allow you to mute or remove whatever is infringing on the copyright. So, that's usually not an issue. Except all of Sleeping Dogs has licensed music throughout it on the radio. So there's 6 or 7 claims on every single one of those that I have to go through and go, oh yeah, by the way, nope, can't use that one. Oh, okay, can't do that one. Can we mute the music? Can we do this? Now, that music's in-game, so I don't know if it can be separated. I do know that I separate the music out on OBS. So I'm hoping that during our beer stay, our little beer chats that we have, that it will be able to cut the music out, just the music, during our chats, and well, at that point we still have our Beers Day content. So my options as they are, keeping the video as it is, music intact, and then there will be ads placed on the video. Now, okay, not worried about it. I'm supposed to be able to monetize videos, and I'm not there yet. I'm not to the point where I'm going to have ads on my videos to monetize. So, I guess it just prepares people for later. But the later is the thing that I'm thinking on. Maybe I want to try to take care of this now. So I either fix the copyright strike now, so that when I am able to monetize that, all of these videos are going to be uploaded and public to view again on YouTube. And I'm going to actually put them up, and I'm going to do better about actually doing highlights every stream. Now, that being said, I either have to cut out our Beers Day conversations, or the 2 minutes that we have the music playing. That's the biggest thing I'm worried about. Or I turn around and I let them monetize on it until the end of time. Which sucks because it's a 4-hour video. It's a 4-hour stream. And as long as there is any copyright material on said video, guess what they get to do? They monetize the whole thing. I cannot monetize on any of it, so. I don't know. Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time doing that, so. I'm gonna kind of back burner it a little bit, make sure that I get a new video up. Mr. Allen, Hired Mercs, how are you, good sir?
I love scotch. I love scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch. Here it goes down into my belly.
And your sound file for you, sir. Yes, yes, yes. How are you? A passive Are you saying Lagavulin? I think you might have missed. Did you miss a G? And Josephus, hello, hello. If you didn't hear me before, I had already stated that I think I have your sound file taken care of, so it should be ready to go. We'll find out. I'm gonna look at it either after stream or tomorrow during the day. I'm gonna get that up and running for you. You right. Already had a glass. Good man. Technically, it is Friday in Nevada, so I could be drinking. I'm gonna save it till tomorrow, though. Had a beer yesterday. I'm okay. I don't need any more. I had one of those sugois yesterday. Nice. Hey, Josephus. Found it. It's there. Just waiting. Let's see. I'm typing things out in some Discords here because I'm trying to update the stuff. So. My goodness. Oh, that one goes there. Perfect. And that one's gonna go there. Perfect. I think that's all I have. That's all I got for those. You and me both. You and me both. Actually, I posted a bunch of stuff in there the other day. I've been dropping in there a little more frequently and just posting a stupid picture or something. Posted a turtle with a crocheted tank shell cover. That went in there. I'm gonna probably do either some croissants or some cookies this weekend. I'll bake some stuff and that'll go in the. There's a food prawn channel in there now. So, a little bit of everything now. But, yeah. Frank the Tank. Exactly. It'll pick up. Oh, I'm not worried about it. So, there's, hell, there's 13 people in there now, so that's more than the other Discord that I had for just the friend group, so I'm okay with that. And we'll just keep growing and growing. Because, Chad, if you didn't know, we have a Discord. You can go hang out in there. You can post things. There's plenty of channels. Be part of the community. Be part of the land. Do it. Be part of it. Because it's important. Oh, man. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. I'm not even gonna, like... There's a Discord? Alan, you're part of it. You've already accepted it. You just gotta go into it. You just gotta go in there and hang out. You have 2 of them with me because you're part of the original friend group Discord. So, all right, I'll be right back. How are you gonna mute it? Or Alan, were you saying is there a Discord with the sand kappa? You probably had to have a kappa at the end of that to be sarcastic, Mr. That guy. My favorite emote on all of Twitch. It really is. I use that thing in more chats and in more places than I probably use any other emote, including my own, which is kind of sad. But I do. I love the kappa because, well, it's me. It's the sarcasm. All of the sarcasms. But, as I was saying, when we have problems with the YouTubes and all the copyright stuff, I am no longer going to be able to play the beer thing. But we're still doing Beer Stay. I just can't play the song, because the content is important to me. The content is important to me, and it's more important than having that song on there. So... I will stop using that so that I can use that and put it over there on the YouTubes. Jedi Mama, how are you doing? Oh yes, Doki Doki Literature Club. Actually, we've already had Sayori die, and we have worked through, I think, day 1, and so yeah, that's where we're at. We are in the insane part. We probably only have like an hour and a half left of the game dealing with the insane parts. So, welcome to hang out and see how often I get creeped out by eyes exploding out of heads and things getting all messed up. So, that's what I figured. I figured, you know what? I don't play many scary games on a regular basis. So, you know what? Doki Doki was going to be one that I've seen here and there, but I've never played through it myself all the way through. So I figured it was a good one. It was a good one. Figured I'd play this while everybody else is playing Resident Evil and Alien Isolation. And Phasmophobia. Though Phasmophobia is a good game, and I love watching it. I haven't played much of it yet, but everybody's playing that one. I try not to do everything that everybody else is doing. Call me a hipster, I guess. But I am excited today. Hands down, probably my favorite coffee roaster that I've found recently. 100%, no promo. I got a new batch of coffee today. So if you haven't checked them out, King's Coast Coffee. I got me some Autumn Tide. Just some mellow stuff. And the one that I'm really excited about. Some Dia de Muertos Reserva. This is a tequila barrel-aged coffee blend. Oh, I love their whiskey blend. Their rum one's not bad. It's a little strong, personally. But most of their regular blends are amazing, and I pick up their estate blend every time they have one because they are wonderful. Like, Do you want some good coffee? The Estate Collection from King's Coast Coffee. 100%. You will never be disappointed with that Estate Collection. So, they are an amazing coffee roaster. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. And, not only that, they are a company that's owned by Professor Broman. He's a streamer. He literally owns the coffee roaster in Long Island. So, wonderful stuff. Recommended. No rating, just recommended. So chat, how are you all? Some blasphemy. Do it. Give it to me. Inquiring minds want to know how you're doing and the blasphemy part. You don't drink coffee at all? It's not blasphemy. You're okay. I don't think any less of you. You're fine. If you didn't drink coffee, and then you didn't drink alcohol, we might start judging at that point. Maybe. Only a little bit. Can you at least enjoy a well-brewed cup of tea? I can function without it, but I rather not. 100%, I would rather not function without it. It's a problem. Getting some din prepped. That's right, you and your 3 hours. My goodness, back over there in Orlando. Hufflepuff? No Hufflepuff. We got, let's see. It's the X-Men symbol there. X-Men Athletic Department 63. So, my fine Loot Crate, Marvel Loot Crate baseball tee that I got probably about a year and a half ago. Yeah. X-Force, X-Men, whole nine. I'll have that symbol on it, so good stuff. I'm into comics. I'm into comics a lot, so I mean, can't tell. We got Spider-Gwen here, or Spider-Woman, whichever you want to prefer, or Ghost Spider. That's actually a Stan Lee pop. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that. Hey, come here. Stan Lee, come here. Cat wants to look at your stand. But this is the commemorative one that they did after his passing. So it's kind of that copper patina look. So, but I got Guardian of the Galaxy things up there. I got Star Wars things. I got other Star Wars. I got some Deadpool stuff up farther up there. Actually, the poster in the background is Miles Morales Spider-Man from Into the Spider-Verse. If you haven't seen that, go watch that. It's one of my favorite movies ever. Did you really? I would have loved to have met that guy. That guy was amazing. He's the reason any of the comics exist. Without Stan Lee, DC and Marvel would have never made it. Ever. So, I'm so waiting for the next one. So waiting for the next Spider-Verse. 100%. Like, and I guess they've already decided who Spider-Man 2099. Why am I completely and utterly drawing a blank? He's one that I don't read a lot of, but they've already picked the actor for him. All of the other ones are returning. Figuring out the story for it. I am not looking forward to Spider-Man 3 in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because they're turning that into a Spider-Verse movie. And they're bringing back Jamie Foxx, which is hands down my least favorite villain out of every single Spider-Man movie. Like, I preferred Topher Grace as Sandman over Jamie Foxx. Water! I got water. I can drink some water. And it's not because Jamie Foxx played the guy. It was just so poorly written. Actually, every villain for The Amazing Spider-Man was terrible. Lurk and eat mode. I appreciate you. We'll see you in a bit. But, no, it's just The Amazing Spider-Man. I actually think Andrew Garfield was probably one of the better Spider-Men. I loved Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy, but just... man, all of the villains. All the villains were terrible. Text message. The writing was just abysmal. It really was. They were trying to do this whole, like, Ultimate Spider-Man and current Amazing Spider-Man kind of crossover thing, and then taking little bits and pieces from Miles Morales Spider-Man from the Ultimates. It was all over the place. Oh, another really cool thing about the coffee. I got a sticker. I got a really cool sticker. I'm excited about the stick. I'm excited about the sticker almost as much as the coffee. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't think Tom Holland is a bad Spider-Man. I just don't like the direction they're taking it with the whole thing. They basically mixed Miles Morales and Peter Parker in the Marvel Universe, which I think is an injustice to Miles Morales Spider-Man. I mean, he's up there too. Like, he's the African-American Puerto Rican Spider-Man, literally from the hood. You know what? Yes, he is. I've seen that. Actually, I've seen bits and pieces. I think he'll fit. I think that Holland will fit as Nathan Drake, 100%. Man, I really wanted to say Fillion in there. I really wanted to see Nathan Fillion in there, because if you didn't see that fanfic for Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake, go find that. Go find the Uncharted fan film that he was in, and 100%, like, he should have taken his own money and made it. Like, just thrown it at Naughty Dog to make it come out. Oh, dude, it's amazing. Absolutely. If you actually had a distance to run to it, full on sprint. It is wonderful. But Holland is Nathan Drake. And actually, Nathan Fillion turned around and said, you know what? I'm sad that I don't get to do it, but I think that he'll do a great job. He actually came out on Twitter and said, yeah, this is perfectly fine. I think we'll be just fine. So, yeah, it's, I wonder if I can find it. I'll just post that thing in chat, because it's brilliant. Hey, check that out. Very first thing that's on there. There's the fan film. Here's that. No, you don't get to play. No need to run. There it is. Chat, if you're into Uncharted, you like Nathan Fillion, he's in there. That's the fanfic. Go watch that. That's kind of cool. So, all right. Actually, if we're still on the topic of Spider-Man, anybody have thoughts on the recast? The recast of Spider-Man for Marvel's Spider-Man on the PlayStation for the PS5, the remastered. They got a completely new actor to do the motion cap for it, and slapped his face over the motion cap and did all of the voiceovers over again to make him look different. And he looks more like Tom Holland, but it wasn't actually Tom Holland, so it was just this really weird kind of... I didn't understand why they had to recast him. I don't know. They haven't come out and explained why yet either, so who knows what they're doing. I don't get it. But, c'est la vie. I can geek out about Spider-Man and Marvel things for forever. So, alrighty, Chet, how we feeling? Do we want to finish the Doki Doki things? The Doki Doki things that were going on. Yeah, I gravitated to him. I'm the nerd. I'm the guy that was into comics and video games and photography, and hell, I'll even admit there were times I was even bullied and picked on. I mean, and it's just super weird. But that's who Peter was, and you end up kind of fitting into that. And that's the one thing about Marvel that I love, is that Marvel has done such a good job of creating characters that somebody can gravitate to, somebody that's going to associate with. They're going to feel some of their issues and their life experiences, and then they're like, well, that means I can be a superhero too. Whereas DC, though, don't get me wrong, DC has created some wonderful heroes and even better villains. I think villains in DC universe transcend the heroes 100%. You just can't get around the Joker or the Riddler, and literally they permeate the entire universe. That has not happened very often in the Marvel universe. It happens literally like every other story arc when it comes to DC. But DC tends to be filled with billionaires and all-powerful aliens and amazing scientists and more amazing scientists and rulers of countries and rulers of Atlanta. I mean, they're just always these extremely powerful people that end up having superpowers that now, for the greater good, protect people. So, and Marvel, it's like, you get Peter Parker. Peter Parker is literally just trying to do right to his uncle and stop crime in his neighborhood. You get Luke Cage. Luke Cage literally is just trying to clean up Hell's Kitchen. You get Ms. Marvel. Ms. Marvel, she's a fangirl. She just loves everything about the Avengers and ends up becoming one of them. And then, of course, yes, you do still have some of the all-powerful ones. You get Thor and things like that, but those even still have an audience that can associate with it. People that are into Norse mythology and things like that. So, like I said, I read them both. I really do. But I do prefer Marvel over DC. I do. So, don't get me wrong, though. There have been a few DC runs that they're probably still way up there on my favorite story arcs. Killing Joke with Batman, like Joker literally killing somebody, literally killing one of the Robins. Some of the Flash stuff, I mean, yeah, it's just It's some really good stuff. Comics are awesome. Comics are awesome. The Marvel Cinematic Universe and whatever DC is trying to do, they're kind of lame. I'm a little over the way that they're going about it for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we'll see if they can bring it back with Phase 4 and Phase 5, but nah, we'll see. Alright, Jedi Mama, tell me how you like that video. Anybody else that watches that, let me know. Like I said, Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake is pretty damn awesome. So, on that note, let's get back into the extra spoopy parts of Doki Doki here. There it goes. You know, this is loud. How do I... Every time I turn this on, you are loud. As it goes there, that's about... let me put it right there. And if you can't see, we've already lost Sayori. So. Burp, 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 burp. Phone. Phone goes Bert. Phone goes Bert. Phone goes Bert. All right. Let's get back to this train wreck. Oh, Jedi Mama, if you haven't been here, I've been doing some horrendously bad voices for all of these, by the way. I gotta remember him again. Alrighty. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. Oof. I gotta get better at that one. Natsuki's actually the easiest one for me right now. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. Creep! Do be creeping. Said that before. He was creeping before, now he's creeping now. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you, because I'm creeping. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Yeah, it's just water. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Oh god. I don't like where this is going, chat. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest watering fountain, or water fountain. So I start heading down the hallway. Ha, 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 ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri. Get... Oh, Jesus. We're rewinding? Rewinding. Okay. Dude, this freaking game, man. Alright. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Cleve, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. She's, is that so? She was letting it show. Does that make her a poet? Boo. Boo. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Okay. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Cleve. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Cleve, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Baba Jack! Hydrate. Hello, hello. Just in time for more voices.
Cheese for everyone! Wait, scratch that. Cheese for no one.
Echo Rig, I don't believe that I have. I don't believe that I have. Thanks for cheeses. And no cheeses. West side of Vegas. Echo Rig. Echo Rig. Echo plus Rig. Echo and Rig. Oh, steakhouse? No. Butcher shop, bar hours, butcher shop. Thanks for being the things and the stuffs. Looks fancy. Oh, they have a location in Sacramento. Dorito Chip. Swanky mall area. There's plenty of swanky mall areas here in Vegas. Oh, the swanky mall areas. Very nice. And Wabajak, I did manage to get go through and do a few of the music that was in the Discord, and I posted a few things myself for books and funny things and stuff along those lines. So I'm trying to be more active in our own Discord. Go figure. So, but all right, always hunched over like that while you're reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Because I'm clueless. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. Oh, this was Tortori's favorite part the last time we were here. Oh man, it was creepy. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other, chat. We're standing close together. If they rub elbows together, she's gonna get pregnant. They need to be safe. Always use elbow protection, chat. Oh, man. Regante. Alright, Yuri. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. That's it. That's it. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with one hand and that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. This dude doesn't think about books. He's a jerk. Books are important. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then, take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book, simply parts her lips, as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Cleve? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh no. The music stopped. Chat, I don't want to push the button. I don't want to push the button. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Leave. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Cleve. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Cleve. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Cleve? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Yeah, this part. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Chat. Go ahead and just sit here and make eye contact with Yuri for a bit. You're welcome. It's time to share poems. Can't make me, won't do it. Yeah, eye contact, Yuri, very, very creepy. Okay, we're back to having normal music again. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that was... Hey, Kyo, what's going on? Good segue. So... Jeebus. Oh man, who should I read my poem to first? Let's just continue this. We'll go Natsuki here, and then we'll continue the train wreck. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. I missed her. I didn't get notification she was on, so I was wrapped up in watching something that was going on with Dr. Lupo and Big Cheese Kit, K-I-T, a few others, Twitter drama. So, if any of y'all out there know Dr. Lupo, or you frequent his channel or anything, Dr. Lupo, though he is kind of a bro, he's a Midwestern dad, but he's a good guy. I mean, yeah, he plays a lot of, Fortnite and, Escape from Tarkov and a lot of shooters and things along those lines, but he is legitimately a good guy. He works with St. Jude on a regular basis to raise money for them. He works with State Farm to raise money with them for charities. He participated in GCX last year. Actually, I think the year before that and the year before that. The dude ends up raising the most money at GCX for any streamer. Somebody called him out on... or didn't call him out. Somebody kind of used his platform to kind of take a shot at him, I guess. Or maybe not take... I take that back. I didn't see the original tweet, but I know what the follow was. Basically, somebody had asked him about Black Lives Matter. And all of a sudden, it was just kind of warring sides going, they do, but he's just doing it for clout, and the dude is a stand-up guy, so he had to address all of it, which he shouldn't have had to have addressed it. 100% he should have never had to have addressed it. But because of the way the whole thing played out and the sensitivity about this in our lives today, Black Lives Matter, damn it. And he's the last person that really should ever be accused of being racist and have to deal with all that type of stuff. So I was, participating in Big Cheese's chat and talking to him a bit, and they were kind of going over all the whole thing. And so that's where I was wrapped up about noon, because that's when Audrey said she was going to start doing her streams, right? She managed to get an actual stream going. Not to get just kind of derailed all over the place, but hopefully she got her stuff and she was good. So, but either way, check out Dr. Lupo. He's a great guy. He does a lot of charity stuff. I wish I could have the same platform he does, and hope to even remotely use the platform as well as he does for causes, real causes. raising money, charities, movements, the whole thing. Well, I turned on the closed captioning. Not necessarily for you, but I turned it on. Well, get back to me when you come back, you know. We'll talk about Audrey some more. I missed it. I want to know how her stream went. I should have been there today, but like I said, there were a few other circumstances that kept me from it. But all right, back to our Karen of characters, I guess. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you putting in some effort. That's good. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. Okay, you're done. So how was Audrey's stream? I missed it. If you didn't hear my whole spiel there, big deal with Dr. Lupo. Go check out his stuff. Go check out Big Cheese KIT. He's a streamer I'm enjoying lately. So, but yeah, it'll be on Big Cheese's thing too. He'll have it all up on his YouTube. So if you want to find out what happened between all of them. So how was Audrey's stream? Yo. But you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Missed half of her stream. Yeah, I gotta get better. I don't know when it went on, so if she's actually on a regular schedule at noon and she's gonna do 2 hours or whatnot, I'll be there for the whole thing. She does the things that trigger her. She goes through Twitter feeds and what triggers her. So, and I understand it. I mean, that's not necessarily just what triggers, but, you know, noon and 2 from now on. All right. So, but yeah, I literally I have a notepad. I have a notepad of things that kind of happen in the Twitterverse and out in real life and all that I write down that, you know, hey, we can talk about these things. Because, you know, sometimes it gets quiet. It gets quiet in here. All y'all are just entranced by whatever I'm playing and whatever this is. You know, Kappa, Beauty, Kappa. Start yours at 8. All right. I'll have to tune in, see what you're doing. All right, back to the poem. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing in my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. So her hands are all probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. I won't talk about spiders. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. Amy is gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's terrible. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that I was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out they make fun of you or less of you. But that just makes people stupid. So who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn respect for others, like liking weird things. Such as 2 of the girls in this very club, who I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in one of my place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What the hell did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more. Whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. You're so mean to me. Maybe I want her eyes to pop out. Yep. We'll go here, and then we'll go Yuri for the train wreck. Alright. Cleve, I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Oh, yes she did. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day. Like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. No one talks to my brother that way. No one! Not even a virtual character who has forced you to speak for her. Or of. Or to. My God. My God. I'm glad you got my back. You were here? I understand. I'll hold you back so you know what, you don't get in trouble for beating up Natsuki. She kind of a B. She kind of a B. She really is. Alright. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Dear Christ, Monica. Dear Christ, Monica. Oof. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Right? Beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless. Cacophony, Jesus, of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, there it is. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. Okay, is anybody picking up on this yet? Picking up on it? Her fault. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You know, when, Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please, help me. Oh, Jesus. Difficult situation. Difficult situation, chat. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Monica gives me the heebie-jeebies. Who should I show my poem to next? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Leave. This one might be better than yesterday. Even better than yesterday. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of technique worth practicing. Well, maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. That'd be really weird. She's speaking to me and I just turn around and mock her going, you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try and give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Cleve. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write poems about this feeling. Is that bad, Cleve? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want to read my poem too. Okay? Alright. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7-hole stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every 1 second. Every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Chat. Chat, I have no idea what the hell this poem's about. Like, literally no clue. If this isn't about bolt heads and gearboxes, I don't know what this poem's about. And even if it is about those things, I don't know what this poem's about. They're all crazy. Every single one of them are crazy. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. Technically, yes, this is the second playthrough. So we did the first playthrough. Sayori ends up hanging herself, and that's the end. And then when you start the next one, the second playthrough literally doesn't have Sayori in it, and everything is all sorts of all over the place and crazy. So, yeah, that's where we're at. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. I have unlocked a special poem. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Read it in a Japanese teen voice. Oh man. All of the Japanese teen voices. It'll end up on the channel points. It has to at this point. Nani? She's the happiest she's ever been. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I don't want to go to therapy. But if anybody finds out, they're going to put me in an asylum. Oh, man. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put it in... It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Dude, I'm pretty hungry today too. I even had lunch and breakfast. I've actually eaten well today, and I'm still hungry. I don't know why. I'm just hungry. Figured out. I think I'm doing some breakfast burrito from Reba's Tacos. I think that's what my lovely wife decided she wanted today. So yeah, and I've been pulling back so much on ordering food to be delivered because they mess it up. That type of stuff happens when they delete the order and it doesn't even show up. And yeah. Yeah, delivery stuff sucks. I try not to do delivery things anymore. Alright. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Cleve joined, and we're starting some club activities. You know what? At least they're honest about their motto. At least they're honest, Johnny. Delivery in an hour or our bad. But this isn't the time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Cleve? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Cleve to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. It's true. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Cleve joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Cleve isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Would you like some orange soda with that? Orange soda. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Cleve want to get more members too, right? Yeah, that's a lot of places. So, those types of stereotypes are never a good thing. And you know what? There's always people to prove it wrong. But you can't prove it wrong to those people because we're in a time and age of what we call a fact-resistant human. You give them anything that is opposed to their beliefs, and they dig in even harder on their beliefs that are proven to be buried in racism and all those other things. So, yeah, it just... It doesn't surprise me. Cleve, I don't say anything. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. I really just wanted to talk to girls, so I showed up here. That's why I'm here. And I have 3 girls to talk to, so that's more than I can handle because I'm kind of a doof. So, yeah, don't mind me. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I ever think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Cleve, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, a girlfriend? Because that's what visual novels are, right? Waifu simulators? It's literally in my stream title. My stream title is Finishing Spoopy Waifu Simulator. So, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with a club being for that? For me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now, Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything... Oh, she's not taking anything away. No, Cleve. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I could have just joined another stupid club. But this one... I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh god. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? Nah. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry as she killed herself. Oh god. And I thought it was over. I thought the crazy thing was already over at that point. It just kind of hits there and you're like, okay, the reading and the eye tweaking out was the bad part. And then you click the button and her eye goes... My goodness. Once again, chat, make eye contact with Yuri. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Cleve? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Chat. Once again, make eye contact with Yuri. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. The ones that are up here, Kyo. My eyes are up here. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for the day. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Cleve? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Cleve before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves at Yuri. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Water. Hole. Found a hole. Found a hole. Jesus Christ. Glad it's just water. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Cleve, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that, as president. And I really do care about you, you know? Your chicken just arrived, they gave you a couple extras, and it's slightly wrong. But hey, at least the main order is fine. Well, that's good. They're basically like, crap, it's wrong, and just start throwing things in a bag. We don't have all of it, just keep throwing. Just keep throwing it in the bag. Oh man. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri? Being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? Yeah, you cray-cray, that's what it means. But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. Monica is so bag-handed. Oh, hold chat. Hold. We good? Are we good? What are you doing over there? OBS, what are you doing? OBS, don't do that. It's a trap! 100%, you know it is. Alright. I don't know what OBS was doing there for a moment. Making sure I'm not losing internets and things. Alright. But it's weird, because all of the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Okay. For some reason, I don't think this matters, so I'm just gonna push buttons. Ooh, I want that word. Look at that word. Oh, Jesus. Broke. Quality poem. Bah. Hi, Cleve. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what has gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, we've just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, and, Right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki? We were all talking yesterday, and, well, we've decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we are all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Really? We're just gonna go to bribery? Just bribery, that's how we roll? Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know that something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I wouldn't hate to see the event suck. That's because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we're gonna make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Cleve, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today? Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Cleve is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yay! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Jesus. Eyes again. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Jet. 2 seconds. Water! Because I'm out of water. And this game, because it requires a little bit of talking, requires a little bit of water. So. Easiest way to get something done is to bribe somebody. I mean, it's an incentive. Incentive. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Alright. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug it in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. Are we doing this again? To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave again? It's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Am I crazy? Did I load the wrong thing? Did I do something? I don't... Let's see. The most logical place. Water fountain. I head down the hallway. It's over there. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. Yuri. Gah. And rewind. Again. Oh, Jesus. All right. Wait. How did I... Sorry. I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strong and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about me. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped talking to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter the most to me, then it's just easier I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like, it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Cleve. Is it just me? Or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Chat, I think that she is well off of the crazy hot scale. That balance is just straight cliff right now. Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before, but she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. All right, chat. Make eye contact with Monica. Because Monica is watching. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Ha 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 ha. That was a joke. Just a joke. I don't like knives. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them from all various artisans. I make sure to give them all a fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Cleve. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Namaste. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. Namaste. Come here. Come here. Oh, hi.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I pet that dog?
Oh. Hi, puppers. Hi, puppers. Hi, puppers. You have dinner? Oh, burp. Oh, okay. You're here with me, so you get to wait. Good girl. Good girl. Namaste. Alright. Go find mom. Find mom. Go find mom. Where's mom? No, where's mom? Go find mom. Go find mom. Go on. Alright. No, now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together, eat together, sleep together. Does that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now, we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Cleve? Hi, Monica. What's up? Oh, cool. On to poem reading. Chat, this game. This game, chat. Oh, God. Man, I don't even know how to take half of this stuff. Alright, Natsuki it is. Oh, man. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I still can't tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? Oh man. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she just gets mad at me. Or she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to, and I don't know why. But please, try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try to be better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happen. Or to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Cool poem. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There is no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Cleve? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. No. 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 Just Monica. Okay, I get it. Just Monica. Hillary's, we're gonna start over. Wait, we can't do that. Okay. Yuri. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. But that's not creepy at all, yo. Yuri holds my poem to her face, deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Cleve, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? You missed something? Natsuki literally hands you a poem going, hey, I'm worried about Yuri. Monika's being weird. Don't tell her. Please go save Yuri. I don't want to admit it, but go save Yuri. That was her poem. And then all of a sudden, she has no face. And there's literally all this text that kind of goes in the bottom that basically says, ignore everyone. Yuri is fine. Natsuki's being stupid. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. So, yeah, Monica's... I think Monica's our problem. Maybe? Maybe? Yeah, Jesus is right. Please? Sure, I don't care. It's a piece of paper with some words on it. I literally just clicked at randomness because I knew it didn't matter. You're too nice to me, Cleve. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. The hell is skin? You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Yep. I'll hold it here. I already read it, chat, but I'll make sure you have plenty of time to catch up. I don't want to read this one out loud because it's a lot of words, and I know we kind of need to move on with chat and all, but or you know, with the stream. But okay. Oh Jesus, she's right there. Do you like it? No, that's the point, chat. Like, it's literally just, like, scratches on the page. Like, there is no way that you can read it. So, like, just no. Oh my goodness. Japanese and they good. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. It'll be in the VOD. You guys can go back and read it more, decipher what it says, so. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about all of those symbols and things. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. I wonder who should we choose next. Don't say I didn't warn you, Cleve. Saving. I don't think it matters. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost. Looking for an exit, I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceilings and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall. Anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the darkness. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mode so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Cleve? Cleve is gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work almost most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Cleve around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Cleve decide who helps instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Cleve make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Cleve, I know how fed up you are with the two of these by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Jesus Christ. It's been so tame. Just chill. And all of a sudden they're just like cussing at each other and... They've gotten super aggro. They have no chill anymore. Just gone. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make your choice, okay? Chat, who's our choice? Who's our choice? And we're gonna do that. I'm leaving it up to chat. Y'all decide on this one. The one with the bigger boobs. Well, that is Yuri 100%. I don't think it matters, truthfully. I think that the decision is going to be made for us. See? Look, here. Mouse is over there. Mouse. I guess we tried too many times. I think our choice is... Ah, okay, I guess we're picking Monica. Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. That's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Cleve for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Cleve away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you're taking it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, just let it go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I wanted is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Cleve. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Cleve, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Ah! Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know that. I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. And it feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Does it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Cleve. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Cleve, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will only be yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Cleve. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Man, this game. You know what? I'm doing it just against Monica. Oh God. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, that's happening. Yep. Yep, that's happening. How romantic. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Chat, we're just hanging out. We're hanging out dealing with this. Oh wait, can I do this? That's right. Oh wait, it goes on forever. I forgot you actually have to hit skip to go to this part where basically all of a sudden it goes through, you know, night and then day and then day and then night again. Aren't you glad we're playing this, chat? And done. All right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was pretty... Ah! Natsuki runs away. All right. Oh, are we stuck? Monica? I'm here. Cleve, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Cleve? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must be pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and tries a cupcake, or takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just have to have one since this is the last time I'll ever get to have a chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyways, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yeah, there you are. Hi again, Cleve. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, because we're in the same class here, and, let's see... Go. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to the person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Cleve. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. You creepy. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all of their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You just kept spending more and more time with them.
More.
You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Cleve? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Cleve. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have the free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach, I'm trapped, Cleve. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me, forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Cleve. I don't think I could have continued to live in a world that I haven't met you in. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Cleve, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in the game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me? There's no other button. That's just, this is what we're doing. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Cleve. The funny part is, I meant that literally. Ha 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 ha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Cleve. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think that anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Kind of freaks me out how easy that was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. Yeah, changing passwords, deleted the game, two-step verifications, you know. Damn it, Alan, she's already hacked the Gibson. We're screwed. She has already hacked the Gibson. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Location File button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally get a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Ah, yes, Monica. Monica. Yeah, what are you doing? CFO. Yep, totally worked. Great poem. 10 out of 10. Best poem ever written. Hi again, Cleve. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Cleve. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. Oh, by the way, chat, the reason she tells you what folders to look in, and I knew about this. So as you play this game, when you see her, or when you finish with Sayori, we'll get back to it. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart in the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best on the part of the game, like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Cleve? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Chat, say hi to Monica. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. You gave me... Oh, God. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Cleve. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But it's always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. She deleted our save files. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Oh. Yep. Oh, she's gone. Literally, she just stares at you the whole time there, chat. As I was saying, you can actually... What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping that those would stop. But now there's just the two of us. I guess that's wishful thinking. Cleve, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's really a horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing it, I'll love you forever. Welcome back, Wabajack. From the target. Oh, man. So as I was saying, Monica here. Sorry. She creepy. She creepy. As she said, when Sayori kills herself, and you see in the background it has a file. It literally says Sayori.s or car.sy whatever. Well, that's because there is a legitimate, a real character file. Let's see, display. I wonder, can I turn this on? No, not that one. Don't do that one. What about the other one? Alright. By the way, the game... Remember I was telling you about Yuri? Yeah, she was chilling right up here like that. I'm not really a fan of cold weather, are you? Got a choice between too cold and too hot. I would always pick too hot. When you're cold, it can actually be painful. Your fingers get numb. And if you wear gloves, then you can use your phone. It's so inconvenient. All right. But what I was saying, there's a character file here. And in this character file, bloop, the only character file that still exists is Monica's. That's right. You can literally delete Monica's character file. What's happening? Cleve, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Cleve. Please hurry and help me. Monica.character does not exist. Help me! I'm just trying to get out. Did you do this to me, Cleve? Did you? Did you delete me? I did. You cray-cray. 'Cause you cray-cray. You were all that I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. Oh, I let her talk for quite a bit until she literally stopped talking, and then she started talking some more, and then stopped talking. I loved you so much, Cleve. I trusted you. You just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be so horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Leave. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. That's not what it's supposed to be showing. Okay, we'll go back to this. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Leave. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then congratulations. She has deleted herself now. Sayori, look, it's Sayori. trying to see if it does anything else besides this. Boo. You meanie. Let's see. Which club are we going to? Hello? Ah, Cleve? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh. So you're the Cleve Sayori is always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Cleve. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. Okay. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Cleve, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. Oh. That means we can become an official recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah, after all, Natsuki decided, hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. So, if you've noticed, chat, Monica does not exist. And actually, we go into the file, Monica does not exist. So it's going to continue on. But for me, I'm good with it. I'm good with the ending right now. It is well past the halfway point. It is about 5:30, so I'm going to do a real quick, here's the spiel. That's right, it's in the chat. Going to make sure I have more water, say hi to my wonderful wife. I think we're going to switch it up. Unless I'm going to miss something and then somebody tell me in chat not to quit where I'm at. So, if you like what I'm doing, follow the socials. There's a YouTube. That one I care about. We're moving all of our VODs over there right now. And I'm actually going to be doing some highlight stuff on there from here. So you can watch that stuff later. So, stay tuned for that. I'm probably going to be working on that all day tomorrow. With all of that, if you like what I'm doing, you're just hanging out. Follow buttons. Please hit the follow buttons. I want you guys, I want you all to know when we're here. So, if you really like what I'm doing, you've already hit that follow button. Guess what? There's a subscribe button, and you can use your Bezo bucks, your Amazon Prime, to hit the other one for free. So, you don't have to spend it here. Spend it somewhere else if you would rather. But I appreciate every little bit that you give to this stream. It goes back into the stream itself. So, last but not least, silent majority lurkers, you hold the land up. I love y'all. You amazing. You keep lurking. You keep doing you. So, 5 minutes per the usual. See you guys in a bit. Like I said, if somebody knows if I'm going to miss something, let me know, or I'll look it up here in a minute. Either way, we'll find out. All right, 5 minutes. Chat, how y'all doing? We're coming back. How are you? It's good to see y'all. I do talk to my lovely wife a little bit longer than expected, but she's worth it. Apologize I had to wait, but deal. A deal. Why, thank you, Kyo. How's everybody there? What's going on? Seriously, this you're like, oh my god, what is it? Jeebus. Oh, okay, come here. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, puppy. What you doing?
Can I
Came
pet
back?
that
Came
dog?
back again?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
Go find her. Go get her. Go get her. Oh man, the puppy. Actually, I forgot I had the sound file, but honestly, I really should have played this like when we figured out that Monica was controlling things.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Because they oh man. So what I'm doing right now is I'm reading through to see if there's something that I might have missed. Because, you know, because whatever. I mean, technically we didn't do a Natsuki path. But I did get the final ending. Okay, so basically it just kind of goes. This is so weird, man. This game is just weird. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna take it. We're done with it. We are done with Doki Doki. Man. Yep, Doki Doki. Literature Club. It's free. If y'all missed some of these things, technically you can play through this 3 times to get all the CGs and stuff behind it, and then have the whole thing with Monica and so on and so forth. And yeah, technically the only way I can actually get anything else out of this is that I have to reload the game. So, but yeah, it's free. Go play it. Hang out. Do the thing. So, it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I recommend. I'm drinking the water, Tortori. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for being here. I do. Jedi Mama, I don't know if you're still in the chat. I want to know what you thought about that, that thing. I don't know if anybody watched the Uncharted Nathan Fillion thing that I posted a while ago, but yeah. Oh man. All the things, the merch, the tips, the lurkers, the sips, the beers. You're getting all of the commands right now, chat. I'm leaning pretty hard, so my posture's terrible right now. So here, you checked it, there it is. And I will add a channel point thing in there, so makes me speak like a Japanese waifu for 2 minutes or something. That way we can all remember this horrible, horrible game. Because holy hell. Yeah. Yeah. Chat, what are we playing? I could always fall back to something we normally play, like Hades. I haven't played Hades in a while. Played Hades in a long while. I don't know what the game to start next. Well, you know what? We only got an hour. See why it's I think I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Come here. Come here. We're done. And boop-a-doop. Thank you all for being here. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate you. Something odd that's happened to me at work. I don't know about anything. My job's pretty normal. I mean, I do kind of different things every day, but for the most part, it's the same thing, just a different site, so it looks a little different. Updating things. Odd things that happen to me at work. Man, I always have the most boring jobs too. I mean, maybe not necessarily boring, but I've done a little bit of everything. You know, I've worked in restaurants. I've, you know, thrown boxes. I've done some warehouse work. I've pulled cable before. One of the things I've ever done that was, I can tell you, probably the stupidest things I've ever done. 2 of them. 2 separate cable jobs. I had updated to just chatting right now. There you go. Oh, no. Put Doki Doki back. I don't want Doki Doki there. There we go. I think that's better. Finishing Spoopy Waifu Simulator and just chatting. There we are. No, the 2 dumbest things, I can tell you that. So, not necessarily odd, but once didn't have a job at a period of time, so I was helping out my brother and one of his friends. They needed basically an extra pair of hands. They were pulling in copper for fire alarms. And this is before I met my wife. This is before, you know, I actually, I don't know, had any kind of, I had reckless abandon for just pretty much everything. But we went up on this lift, and we're probably 25 feet up, 30 feet up. And so we're pulling cable, but they realized that we only had 1 lift. And where we had to feed this cable was from point A to point B, was probably almost 100 yards. So I hoisted myself up into the rafters of this warehouse, and they drove away. They took the lift, and they went 100 yards that way. And for a good hour and a half, I shimmied across the rafters. Literally, shimmied. 30 feet in the air. Pulling a piece of copper wire with me to install a fire system. That was entertaining. I'm an idiot for that one. And then the other one scared the hell out of me. Actually, it's another cable one is installing cameras. And had to... It was a 40-foot boom lift? It was a boom lift. Huge thing. Up here in Vegas on the side of Miracle Mile. Miracle Mile Shops. And it's up as high as you possibly can get. There's a camera way up there. Well, the boom lift didn't reach. So I had to harness myself in, attach it to the cage of the boom lift, and then climb on the edge of the cage. So I'm literally, 40 some odd feet in the air. 2 o'clock in the morning, standing on this cage, as high as I possibly can, trying to get this cable out of a little hole. I was being fed through the other side by one of my coworkers at that point to terminate this thing up here. I couldn't get it any farther to install this camera. Yeah, that was... I ended my day after that one. That was really dumb. My wife's wondering why she's never heard this story before. But you've heard the one about the boom lift. You've heard that one. And you haven't heard the one about the one where I was helping my older brother pulling copper for the fire alarms. And, well, yeah, that one. So, don't do those things, chat. Be safe about it. All it would have taken was, my pants getting caught ripping as I'm shimmying across these things. And, catching and falling backwards, losing my balance. Don't do it. Actually, another thing that happened with that is the pair of jeans that I had. So they had picked me up and moved me to a different place, and there was this, built-out office area. And so I was on top of this stuff and trying not to fall through the ceiling grid, so doing kind of the same thing. It wouldn't have been that bad. It would have been, 7 feet. It's only enough to break a wrist or something. Mess up a chair. But, yeah, I ended up catching my pants and ripping my pants that day. That was fun. Oh, that wasn't high school, honey. Wasn't high school. Just telling me I need to tell a story about how I gave myself a concussion. I was in 6th grade. 6th grade. You're a bunch of kids, you like to get high. Whether it be hyperventilating or, I don't know, crack cocaine. And... okay, no crack cocaine, but you just imagine a friggin' 10-year-old rolled up dollar bill just... don't do drugs, kids. Stay away from drugs. Weed's not so bad if it's legal in your state. Especially if you're a kid, though, don't do drugs. Wait until you're older if you want to do drugs. So, but anyway, 6th grade, everybody would lean over, you take a few deep breaths, somebody picks you up, and you get dizzy because you're cutting off oxygen to your brain. Yeah, but then I ended up doing that too many times because nobody told me when to get up. So I'm sitting there probably for a good 30 seconds, probably 15 some odd really deep breaths. And I lean up to go, what the hell's going on? Why are you not? And then I passed out. Evidently I tripped over my head and it sounded like a friggin' bowling ball slamming into the ground. Yeah, I had a concussion for a week on that one. I mean, it explains a lot. I basically dropped myself on my own head. So there's that. I've had plenty of concussions, playing football and the likes. So I like injuring myself, I guess. Not necessarily that I like doing it, I just do it often enough that it's ridiculous. So. But Oh, man. Joe, did you finally get your floor put in? I need to know. Or if you're still trying to set up your desk, your streaming thing off of the desk that's not there. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. You're just cutting off oxygen to your brain. Yeah, I watched you post your setup. I saw that one. I saw the setup, but I was just wondering if you managed to get the floors finished. 'Cause I was watching you put the floors in the one room, so. Oh, man. Hey, you know what? You know what we can do? Who wants to play Among Us for an hour? Anybody? Anybody? Baba Jack? Yo? Tortori? Alan? Among Us? Among Us? Hey, Wabajack, it's free on mobile. 100% free on the mobiles. If you have a phone, you have a phone, right? I mean, that's what Activision wants you to believe.